Hey guys, in this lecture we are going to go through Adobe After Effects layout. Please make sure to watch this lecture in full screen and high definition so you could see what I'm doing clearly. This is my Adobe After Effects layout, which you may not find similar to yours, so I'm going to switch it to the default one. In any time you would like to set the layout to the default one, open your Adobe After Effects and look for Window menu bar. Go to your workspace drop-down menu and look for Reset Standard. This is most probably your layout now in case it is the first time ever for you to open Adobe After Effects. There are so many things that could be said about the layout, yet I'm going to cover only the needed essential things so you can start creating kinetic typography. In general, Adobe After Effects is divided into menu bar, tools bar, and panels. The most important panels are the project panel on the left side, which will show you a list of all the files you imported into your project as well as any compositions you created. Then we do have at the bottom of the screen the timeline, which displays the contents of the current composition you are working on. On the left side of the timeline, you can see all the layers in your composition, and this is where you can manage the order and properties. Then on the right side of the timeline, you will see the life bar for each layer. This bar indicates when the layer starts and ends. The vertical red line in your timeline window is the current time indicator. You can grab and drag the little triangle head to scrub through your composition. Layers on the timeline can be moved or trimmed. The first way to trim your layers is to click and drag your layers in or out point to the time you want your layer to begin or end. The second way is to put the time marker where you want your layer to begin and press Alt open bracket, and you will see that the layer will be trimmed from the end point. Then put your time marker where you want the layer to end and press Alt close bracket. If you simply just want to move your layer to where your time marker is, try using the open close bracket keys. The open bracket will place the end point of your layer on the time marker, and the closed one will place the out point of your layer on the time marker. Next, we do have in the middle of the screen the composition panel, where you preview a composition. Changes made in the timeline are shown here, as well as extra information such as motion paths and other things. You can also perform certain tasks directly in the composition window, moving items around, for example. On the right side, we do have the Playback Panel, where you click to start previewing your composition. You can also use the space key to start or stop playback. On the right side of the Playback Panel is the RAM Preview button. After Effects don't play back sound by default, but you can play back your composition with sound if you use the RAM Preview. Then you do have the Effects and Presets panel just below the Playback Panel, where you can find all the effects available to you. If you accidentally close a tool panel and you want to get it back, you can simply re-enable it from the window menu. I'm going to add 3 more panels into my workspace that we are going to use when we start working on our project. These panels are Align Panel, Character Panel, and last is the Move Anchor Point panel, which I will talk about in details and how you can get it in the next lecture. So to sum it up, the panels that we need to have in our workspace are Project Panel, Composition Panel, Timeline, Preview Panel, Effects and Presets, Align Panel, Character Panel, and Move Anchor Point panel. In the next lecture, we will understand what does it mean by keyframing and what are the basic transforms that we are going to use in practice in our project. So I'll see you next lecture.